guys, welcome back to another episode of Critical Condition. I'm your very unwell host this week, Mitchell, and right over here is Mario.
How's it going, Mitch?
Yeah, not good.
Not well?
Yeah, a bit sick, but it's 6 months since we started, so can't not do the show.
That's right.
So yeah, but we do it for you guys, so.
So hopefully you guys enjoy it.
So this week we've got Atomic Blonde and Tacoma. So Mario, tell us a bit about Tacoma.
Now, nice. Pardon me. Nice. Tacoma, guys, is Tacoma is an adventure game. It is an exploration and adventure game. It's very story driven, so the narrative drives the gameplay. What I mean by that, have you ever heard the term walking simulator?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is very much made by the guys that made one of the first ones, which is Gone Home.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Do you remember that one? That one won a couple of awards, and so these guys, Fullbright Productions, I think they're called. They are the creators of Tacoma. Now, what Tacoma is actually a space station, a lunar space station, so in the moon. So in this game you play as Amy Ferrier, I believe. Yes, Amy Ferrier, it checks out, which is an independent contractor sort of assigned to recover an AI from this Tacoma, because it's set in the future.
Station, yeah.
So she's hired to recover an AI from the space station, where incidentally all the staff, you could say, have been actually evacuated. Yeah. So it's a bit interesting. Did you ever play Gone Home? Or did you ever?
I didn't play Gone Home, but I know about it. I know of it as well.
Yeah. So for those people that maybe don't know what Gone Home is, it is a game about very much exploring your environment. There's no realistic enemies as per se, but it's more about uncovering the story of why something's happened in this world. So interestingly enough, with this game, you start off going into the installation, and augmented reality has recorded people's day-to-day lives. So you start accessing those videos. Yeah. And from there, you sort of create the scenario of why it happened and why do they need to evacuate.
So you're a detective. There was a game that was on PlayStation 2 that was like that. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll look it up when I go home. But one of my all-time favorite games.
You played as a detective on PS2. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind as I'm going forward with Tacoma. Now, very early on in the game, there's a sequence that there's people in the kitchen preparing a cake, or what appears to be a cake. Yeah. There's people in the dining room setting up the dining table, and an explosion happens. Right, you see this through augmented reality, and what appears to be maybe a chief engineer or whatnot comes out and reports to the staff member, that the oxygen supply in the lunar base has been compromised. So obviously the explosion, either something's hit it, something exploded, we don't know. I guess that will be revealed as you play.
Or someone sabotaged it. Yeah.
Exactly, and they only have 50 hours of oxygen left. Yeah. Meanwhile, again, Amy is there after all these events occur. She's just there to extract the AI of the installation, artificial intelligence for some that don't know, which is named Odin. Nice. So overall, it looks like a pretty interesting game. It's not the type of game that I normally go for or normally play, but I've been feeling quite jaded lately in regards to games. Finishing Persona 5 a couple of weeks ago now really left an empty void in my life.
And you're just hanging out until Destiny 2 comes out, pretty much.
Oh, yes. Looking forward very much to Destiny 2. My friend Skinny Man, he's also very excited for it. Yeah, we're going to be playing strike missions after strike missions. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, no, what's really interesting is that this is actually... shout out to our number one viewer, I guess, Rion, that this is an Xbox One and PC exclusive. So for the first time in the show, I've talked about an Xbox game only. Yeah. I did have Halo Wars 2, but that That was way back, and that was with another game at the same time. So this is the first time I've actually featured a game that
Specifically
for Xbox. So shout out to you, Rion. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know if you do. Incidentally, guys, just before I wrap up the gaming part of the show, we are currently working on a game-centric podcasts that we're trying to sort of kick off from the ground up. I love the format of the show. So for my Facebook post, I love this show and it's great. This won't change whatsoever. It's just that I'd like to have one that we talk more about games, or we talk about games in depth.
Yeah.
So what that will be, you'll soon find out. But
looking forward to it as well. It'll be good.
I think it will be. But I definitely need your help to pull it off. So what I was going to ask you is if you could please contact us via Facebook. Here on YouTube, I've actually started a discussion on the actual YouTube channel. If you have any sort of gaming related questions, one of our dear friends of the show has already submitted a question that will be featured in the first episode. And it's all about, just our thoughts, sharing our thoughts of video games, specifically my thoughts, because I, as you can obviously tell after half a year, that I play a lot of video games. And it's just, I think we can make it really fun. And I need you guys to participate in it to make it fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more laid back and a bit more chill.
Yeah, there's not going to be any game footage. There's we will be mentioning games and there will be graphics behind us, but it won't be gameplay.
Yeah.
But you'll soon find out what that is once we get it started. But in light of that, let's talk about Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, guys. So this week I'm talking about Atomic Blonde. So
is she nuclear?
She is. She goes nuclear. So the storyline is that on the eve of the collapse of the Berlin Wall, Lorraine Brofton, who is played by Charlize Theron, that's why she goes atomic, because damn.
Damn, she's smoking.
A top-level spy for MI6 is dispatched to Berlin to take down an espionage ring that has just killed an undercover agent. She's then forced to work with Berlin's station chief David Percival, who's played by James McAvoy, and the two start unleashing an ass whooping on the espionage ring.
Indeed.
It looks pretty fucking fun. It looks fun. It's not going to be anything spectacular, but...
And so for all those sci-fi nerds, it's Aeon Flux teaming up with Professor Xavier, so it's going to be a cracker.
A cracker.
Cracker.
But yeah, John Goodman plays Emma Kurzfeld, who's a CIA agent. Till Schweiger also plays the watchmaker.
Okay.
Toby Jones plays Eric Gray, who's Brofton's immediate superior. And James Faulkner plays Chief C, who's head of the MI6.
Okay.
Yeah, the bad guy in this, though, is played by Roland Moller, who plays Alexander Bromovich, who's a Russian-German billionaire arms dealer and the leader of the espionage ring.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it looks pretty good. But
yeah, from what I watched in the trailer.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I watched the trailer without you telling me to watch the trailer. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. The action sequences are fantastic. I know that Charlize Theron went through a whole heap of training for CQC combat. Because she is a specialist in this. Well, she's meant to be a specialist in this movie.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting to see how she first started. Like, you can find this video up on YouTube, guys. But when she first starts, like, we know she's a bombshell. Like, she's absolutely gorgeous, but she looks really pretty. And then by the end of the training, like, she looks fierce, man. Like, she's gonna kick your ass. I'm like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I said. Ass whooping.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good movie to go with mates, just to chill out, relax, watch some epic ass whooping.
Yeah. What I also found interesting of the trailer, that the movie seems really dark.
Yeah.
Like it's a dark setting, so there are lots of greys and blues in the color palette.
Yeah, the color grading, it's pretty impressive as well. I didn't check out who did it, but
oh, that's okay. It's just that the style, I think, is quite impactful.
Which is pretty awesome, considering that David Leitch, who directed it, it's his first solo directorial credit.
Oh wow, okay.
So he's done other movies where he's like dual directorial credits, but this is his first one on his own I think you learn a lot from those dual credits, but yeah, it looks pretty bloody good.
It does indeed.
But it's based on the Anthony Johnson novel, The Coldest City.
The Coldest City?
Yeah, The Coldest City.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that could be Why So Many Blues and like it'll be in like oh you said novel. I'm thinking like comic book. Sorry, my bad.
It's pretty much set in post Cold War, during just near the end of it. So yeah, I think that's why they went for the cold look because.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty epic. I think we'll enjoy watching it.
Definitely.
It comes out this coming Thursday, so the day after this is released.
Excellent. Well, hopefully once you get better from your cold. I'm still recovering from my cold. It's been 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
We haven't really been able to do anything. Like go watch movies. We said we were going to watch Dunkirk. That didn't quite pan out.
Yeah. Because I want to do a review on Dunkirk as well. So
yeah. Well, we need to go watch it soon.
I'll go.
Just before we end the show, guys, I just wanted to give you an update on the game that we previewed last week, which was Rugby League Live 4. Now, the reviews for it, obviously they don't happen quite quickly because it is an Australian game. Yeah. Press-start.com.au featured the review. It's written by Shannon Grixti, which he is the founder and managing editor of Press Start. Now, this is not normally a website that I go for reviews, but after reading it, I thought it'd be nice to just tell the audience here these are his words, so I quote, Rugby League Live 4 is a step in the right direction. There's a level of polish that we haven't seen in an Australian sporting game in some time. And whilst there's still some AI issues, I never felt that they changed the result of the game. Attack is more realistic, which can lead to frustration when trying to get over the line. But the game rewards you for spending time with it and learning the new offensive/defensive mechanics. If you like the last game, there's no reason why you won't like this one even more. The PlayStation 4 version of this game was played for the purpose of this review. Now, the positives that he lists are more polished experience, improvements to attack and defense mechanics. Players actually look like the real life counterparts. We played it. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, the only janky bits is when you dive straight through the player, which is pretty interesting. But as he said, it doesn't really affect the passage of play. It doesn't affect the game results and things like that. So no, it's a pretty good game. So
with the negatives, some animations still look a little bit weird. The AI players are still annoying, and improved realism won't be for everyone. Yeah. So that it's a little bit harder to score the tries. Yeah. In saying that, he scored it an 8. So I picked it up on release day, and I am definitely, I don't regret it. Yeah. No, it looks, I've been playing it all day today. So yeah. So
if you guys liked any of our content tonight, please like, share and subscribe.
Or if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below. Or you can also find us on askuscc@gmail.com.
Which is also in the description below.
And until next time, guys.
Have a great night.